for relaxation, deep sleep, or spiritual growth, let yourself be guided by Cory. My name is Cory. Let's meditate together. If you could, make sure that you're sat in a comfortable position, a position that feels good for you, whether you're leaning against the wall or whether you're crisscross applesauce, whatever feels right for you. Rest your hands down on your lap or on your knees. If you're feeling the need for a little bit more spiritual energy this morning, then make sure that you open your hands, palms up to the sky. And if you're feeling like you need to be more grounded, then place your hands facing down to Mama Earth. Start to focus on your breath. Without manipulating your breath at all, where is it today? What's it at in this moment? What pace is your breath? The depth of your breath? Mine is quite shallow. I feel like I'm already in action mode, so I need to slow my breathing down. Make it my focus. Taking longer, slower, deeper breaths all the way down into your abdomen. Maybe have a pause in your breath on the fullness and a pause in your breath on the emptiness. Just feel the different qualities of the inhale and the exhale and the sweet silences in between. And in that stillness that you're creating, in that slowing down, this quiet that you're creating on the inside, allow the rest of your body to respond to your breath. Let your shoulders soften and relax. Let them get deeper, further away from your ears. On the next couple of breaths, see if you can relax all the tiny little muscles in your face, especially around your eyes and across your forehead. See if you can let go of the tightness. Bring that relaxation to the back of your neck. Just breathe into that space. Breathe into the place across your shoulders and see if you can soften it with your breath. Let's go on a journey where we can understand the impact of our thoughts and how our thoughts create our reality. I'd like you to imagine that you're standing at the top of 10 steps. For those of you that know me, we've done this many times before. And we're going down the 10 steps so that we can allow our left brain to soften release control, relax a little bit. I'd like you to imagine those 10 steps there in front of you, and that you're taking a couple of steps forwards so that you're stopping at the top of those 10 steps. And when you do that, look down at your feet. Notice if you're wearing any socks or shoes on your feet, and kick them off so that you're barefoot and you can ground and feel that top step underneath your feet, whatever it's made of today. You might be standing on a staircase made of carpet, covered in carpet. It might be wooden, tiled. It might be earth, grass, whatever it is. Just feel the texture of it. Feel the temperature. Is it cold? Is it warm? Does it feel soft? Does it feel rough? Wiggle your toes and just move your feet around so that you can connect. Moving into a different reality. Staring down your 10 steps, looking to the left and looking to the right. Notice what's on either side of your staircase. If you have any awareness or a sense, try and tune into it. If you can see things, make it more clear. Does your staircase have railings? Does it have pictures on the walls? Is it wide open and dark? What's on your left? What's on your right? We're going to go down the 10 steps, and every step that you take, your body, your mind will relax more and more with every step, feeling very comfortable, most importantly, very safe. Starting with whichever foot feels good for you. Going down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, feel the steps, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to take a couple of steps forward and find yourself in front of a door. All I'd like you to do is just look at the door, pay attention, feel, sense. Notice how big your door is, whether it has panels, windows. Where's the doorknob, on the left, on the right? Maybe it doesn't have one. Maybe the door is round, maybe it's a hole in the wall, maybe it's a cave. Just go with whatever you see. Your mind is showing you what you need to see, so don't try and manipulate it, just let it be. We're going to go through the door, go into the space beyond when I count to 3. When you get to the other side of the door, you're going to find yourself in a corridor. Looking down the corridor, you'll notice that there's a lot of doors on either side. We'll talk about that when we get through to the other side. For now, we're just going to go through this first door. 1, 2, 3. Closing the door behind you, looking forward, looking down your corridor that seems to go on and on and on. You can see that your corridor winds around, so it must keep going and going, and maybe it goes the other way and it just keeps going and going and going. But there's door after door after door on the left, and door after door after door on the right. This is just one part of the thousands, maybe millions of doors there in front of your mind right now in this moment. And beyond every door is a version of what your life could look like in this next chapter. Think about that. Every choice that you make could direct your feelings, magnetically pull you to a different door with every choice you make. Whether you decide to say yes could take you to a number of different doors. Whether you decide to say no could take you to thousands of different doors. That is powerful. What's even more powerful, so that it never ever feels wrong or intimidating, is that every choice you make is the choice that needed to be made in that moment for your greatest good. Even if, when you go through doors of the past, it seems as if it was a mistake. There's no mistakes. Every door is meant to be. Even if it feels like you wasted 20 years in one direction that you shouldn't have gone in. No wasted time. It was exactly how it was supposed to be. So that you're right now, here, in this moment, stood looking at all the millions of doors that you could go through. Imagine in your mind that the doors that you can't see look like a big, giant spider web, going in every direction, sometimes backwards into the past, sometimes forwards into the future, sometimes sticking what feels like in a hole where you're not going anywhere. All is meant to be. Take a nice big deep breath and just tell yourself, if everything is meant to be, you're never making a wrong decision, even if it feels like it. And with that being said, that means you're bloody awesome. So just take a moment to feel that, please. This is your path. This is your life. No mistakes. Okay, so this is the fun part. Just start walking forward. There's going to be a door that resonates with you along this journey somehow. You can have a fast forward button. You could walk really slow. Whatever you want to do to play, going around this spider web of millions of doors, millions of choices. What do you want your life to look like in the next chapter? Who am I? Who am I right now? Just walk. There's going to be a door that says, "Stop. It's me. It's me. You need to go through this door." Just keep walking, and then if you get to your door and it's already calling to you, then just stay right there for a moment for me. And if not, just keep going. I'll give you a minute. Who do you want to be? Let's say that differently. What part of you, because you are the universe, my love, what part of you do you want to recognize inside of yourself? Moving forward. What part of you do you want to bring forward? Because it's all inside of you. Everything that there is already inside of you. So it's not as if we're creating something that you aren't. We're just bringing forward something that you already are. Let's assume that you've found your door and you're standing in front of your door. Beyond this door, you're going to get a glimpse, like you're watching yourself in your life. All you're going to do is go through the door when I count to 3 and then close the door behind you and just stand and watch and be an observer. of your life. Seeing yourself at work, seeing yourself with your lover if you have one, seeing yourself with your future lover if you need one, seeing yourself with your kids, seeing yourself with yourself, the most important relationship. We're going to go through this door. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Close the door. Turn around. Lean back against the door and watch. Watch you being that part of yourself that you know is in there, that's time to come out. Just look and watch. And if you want to see different areas of your life, just think it. What's my work look like? And watch as the scene unfolds in front of you and shows you. Notice the little things. Notice what your energy looks like. Notice your smile or your power stance or how you handle situations. And know that all the things that you're seeing is changing the spider web on the outside of the door, moving the doors around, changing the directions, changing the options. From moment to moment, remember your thoughts create your reality, your actions create your future. Make your life sweet. Make it happy. I'm going to give you one more minute to just be in this space. I'm going to count to 3 and you'll find yourself back on the other side of this door with a little bit of insight of where your life could go. 1, 2, 3, back in the corridor of thousands upon thousands of doors, constantly shifting and changing. And then we just slowly open your eyes and find yourself at the top of those 10 steps that you originally came down. Being back in your room, back in your home, in your body, with the awareness of the billions and billions of possibilities of who you could be from moment to moment, which I think is pretty exciting. Namaste, my friends.